We are fixing this continent. This thing of you guys moving from one country to the other, it's no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document. You came with a passport. You know that you are a visitor, but now you decided to come and integrate in our communities. You know very well that what you have done is wrong.
How many children do you have here?
We can come to Ghana and do what you're doing.
AP passport.
Eh? Now you are carrying a bucket. It's 11 a.m. You were supposed to be fighting the government of Ghana there to ensure that they are getting.
And then we have this. Watch this.
Yourself that you're not South African, please stand up. Please stand up. Please don't try and stand up.
In case you're wondering, this is a hospital. They are literally asking Africans to leave the hospital. This is what is happening in this video. They are telling Africans who are... As a teacher, let me begin by explaining what is xenophobia. This is the word xenophobia. It comes from Greek, xeno, meaning a stranger. And phobia means the fear. You see the word xenophobia, the fear of strangers. Hi guys, we have a problem. We have a problem in South Africa, and the problem is xenophobia. It has been there for quite some time. Sometimes it cools off and we forget about it, and then it resurfaces. Right now, it has resurfaced. Many cities, many townships in South Africa, foreigners are being targeted. There is violence, there is murder, there is looting. Foreigners are being targeted. I have seen videos where a foreigner who has lived in South Africa almost all his life, married, has children, raising his children, is being told to go back to his country. He's being told to go back to Nigeria, to go back to Ghana, to go back to Malawi. Regardless of his status. These people are not even, they don't even care what's your legal status in South Africa. They just don't want foreigners. And mostly, they don't want African foreigners, African migrants. Their approach is different. When they meet white people or Chinese or any Asians, their approach is different. But when they target Africans, neighbors, they are very loud. Anyway, I know it's quick to judge. I work in China. I have many South African colleagues here in China. We all work here. We are happy, friendly. We call each other brothers for being Africans here in China. I also know that there are many foreigners living in South Africa who are safe, and they have South African friends. But who are these people that are on the streets doing all this dudula, and why? Why does this problem exist? There are two explanations. Number one, if you have watched these videos, you see the type of people that are on the streets. When they talk, they are very confident. When they say that we need to fix our country, you go and fix your country, go to Ghana and fix Ghana, they are confident. They think they have a very good argument. They think they have a case, a perfect case. But these people are ignorant. Yes, they are ignorant. They are ignorant of who they are. They are ignorant of what their country is and what their country stands for. They are ignorant of what South Africa means and what South Africa stands for. They are ignorant of their own national flag, which is a rainbow nation. They don't even understand why their national flag is a rainbow. So these people are ignorant, and they don't know that they're ignorant, and that's the scariest thing. Okay? So I hope that the good South Africans, because it's not the majority of South Africans that do these things, it's a minority. And I hope that the good South Africans can educate these people and dilute this ignorance. It has to be dissolved. There are many international schools in South Africa, high schools, international, with so many African students from different countries. People spend money sending their children to study in South Africa. I have friends that I know whose kids study in South Africa, and they bring a lot of money to South Africa. They study with South African kids. They become friends. They graduate together. They go to the same high schools, universities. I hope these people can do a better job to educate these ignorant human beings who roam the streets saying they're practicing Dudula. Because it's ignorance. There's no way to put it. It's ignorance. They believe that their problems are because of foreigners. They believe that foreigners are taking their houses. If they see a foreigner renting a house, they think that that house could have been theirs. If a foreigner has a job, they think that that job could have been theirs. And somebody needs to educate them. Somebody needs to tell these people how important foreigners are to the economy of South Africa. But they are not being told the truth. And the second reason is the one that makes me feel sorry when I watch these videos. When I watch these xenophobic videos, these xenophobic attacks, I feel sorry. I shed a tear. Because I see a government or a country that is failing its people. You understand? Some of these people are poor. They can't get anything in their own country, and they see the inequalities in wealth distribution. And this is a problem that the government of South Africa has in making sure that these people are taken care of. Yes, sometimes we are human. Sometimes we listen to these people. Okay, how does it get to this? How do these people become angry and then get together and convince each other that we are going to march, we are going to attack foreigners, we are going to kill every foreigner we see? How does it come to this? And then you will see that there is neglect on the side of the government, the South African government. People will talk about politicians fueling the fire, for the politicians using these people as a political pawn on a chessboard. But there is also a degree of neglect by those in authority in South Africa. So the government of South Africa needs to start taking care of its people. These people have been, they feel abandoned. And now they're taking the law into their own hands. They're going on the streets asking for passports. Show me your passport. They don't even have any responsibility. It's not even their job. They don't have any power to ask somebody, what's your passport? Like I said, I work in a foreign country. And I work with South Africans. We work in China together. We don't get Chinese people on the streets asking us, can I see your visa? Can I see your passport? Can I see your documents? No. Because the Chinese system takes care of its people. And the people are educated. They know the significance of seeing foreigners in their own country. They know why we are there. They know what help we're bringing to this country. South Africa is a superpower of Africa, especially sub-Saharan Africa. Is a factory of sub-Saharan Africa. If you go to Malawi, Mozambique, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, even you go as far as Tanzania, Kenya, you find South African supermarkets. You find South African companies. You find South African businesses all across Africa. And these businesses don't just go there by themselves. They go there with Africans, with South African citizens. And you're not expecting the natives of those countries to say, oh, you South Africans, go back, go back. What kind of... My friend, even North Korea cannot do that. So I'll end by saying that the way I've now analyzed this thing, the government of South Africa has a role to play. The good South Africans who understand the importance of foreigners in your country, you also have a role to play. You can dissolve, you can dilute all this hatred that is in your country. Stay blessed. It's me, Nestor, the Black Teacher.